You're the 5 best edge rushers in the NFL today. Honorable mention goes to Micah Parsons. If Micah Parsons was a more pure edge rusher, I'd have to find a way to put him on the official list somewhere. But since he's so good at football and can play pretty much anywhere on defense, I'm going to cheat a little and just put him at honorable mention since he's not a classified D-end all the way. Number 5 may come as a surprise. I have Danielle Hunter. He has some injuries over the past few years, but I truly think this dude has that type of talent to be a consistent top 5 player, especially since he's getting Zadarius Smith by his side this upcoming year. If he could stay healthy, I think there's no question a lot more would agree with me, but as of right now, I do understand this may be a hot take. Number 4 may also be a surprise, but I have Khalil Mack. Before I keep explaining, just watch him fucking ragdoll Tristan Wirfs right here. 300-pound man, he just flips over, but seriously, everyone says Khalil Mack has injury concerns, but outside of this past season, Khalil Mack's only missed 2 games out of the previous 7 years. So really, I don't understand where the huge injury concerns comes from. I get that he may always seem to be battling some injury, but when it comes to actually missing time, like I said, outside of this past season, the dude's pretty consistent. At number 3, I have Joey and Nick Bosa. I'm not saying they're the exact same player, but I just really didn't want to take up a spot for both of the brothers. They're both phenomenal players, regardless if you like one better than the other. Regardless if you think they'd be at 3 and 4 or 4 and 5 if I put both of them on here, just know they definitely both deserve a spot if I had to force them to separate. Number 2, I got the Defensive Player of the Year in TJ Watt. Some may be wondering why I don't have him at number 1, especially after tying the sack record. That's just because I simply like number 1 better. And I really don't get why people, if I have someone at 1 or 2 or 4 versus 5, it's like the end of the world. Like if I rank TJ Watt at the second best in the NFL out of everyone in his position, I'm not disrespecting the dude. He's still getting his props. And if you put him at number 1, I wouldn't even really be mad about it. And at number 1, the man that's due to get his own Defensive Player of the Year award anytime now, Myles Garrett. If there was an all-out death match in the NFL, Myles Garrett would be the one to finish out on top. I think pound for pound and athletically, he is the most freakishly built NFL player today. I really hope Jadeveon Clowney can stay healthy this season and open it up for Myles to get more one-on-one matchups and see this guy get 15, maybe 20 sacks.